Welcome to this episode of Sunday Style. I am Kendra Porter, style architect and owner of Honor Your Style image consulting agency. Today, I'm honored to have designer Victoria Cocieru with me. Yeah,
Hi, Kendra.
Victoria.
Nice to meet you. You
Nice
look
to
amazing and you
meet
look fresh, by the way. You look very fresh.
you.
This
That's
is
what
good.
quarantine will do for you, right?
Yes, right.
Uh, so
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been a minute since I've seen you last.
Yes. Oh, by the way, New York is very empty, right?
New York is very, very empty at the moment. New York is very empty.
What is the best thing? The best thing about quarantine here is in LA is the fact that the highways are empty.
Empty.
No.
So I'm gonna do a little bio, quick intro, and then we'll get right into the questions.
Okay, I can't wait.
So Victoria clearly currently lives in LA, but her genesis began overseas where she studied industrial fashion design at Technical University. In 2010, she opened a clothing store and officially launched her brand Kiops in the capital of Moldova. The store was a success and the brand grew to sell in major department stores in Bucharest. Her designs are worn by top celebrities in Moldova and Romania, and she's moved to the US in 2015 after winning a Greek car lottery. Now, here in the US, celebrities and influencers are wearing her designs from Carly Kloss to Annie LeBlanc.
Yes, this is correct.
So let's talk about your
Yes.
journey, right? You're 28, born in a small village in Moldova, started designing, had a successful
Yes.
boutique, moved to the States. How did you get into fashion?
To understand, until 18 years old, I grew up in like the smallest village ever. I mean, it's not the villages that are in US.
Mm-hmm.
Even that to understand, we had the restrooms outside.
Yeah,
I had in my gardens chicken, pigs, like all these animals that you after that. I mean, it was like the most classic village. It was very nice. And after that, because my mom wanted to be a fashion designer and she couldn't because her mom didn't accept for her to go in another country to study because at that time when she was young, the only fashion university was in the neighborhood country, and so she didn't follow her dream, unfortunately. And somehow I'm living her dream, but I feel that I have, I mean, I remember I used to modify all my clothes to destroy my mom's clothes, even if my mom bought for me I don't know, new dresses. All the time I didn't like something, and I don't know, I cut the sleeves, I put some buttons. I mean, this is from my young age, and I knew what I wanted to be before going to university. So
got you. So tell me a little bit about what inspires you as a designer.
of course, I'm inspired very much by my mom. I speak with her very much about design. About, if, for example, I'm making a dress, I try to call her and I ask her what she thinks. But to say that I'm inspired by things, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe it's because I used to study at technical university.
Mm-hmm.
Industrial fashion design is more on the technical part of design. I don't know. I think like logically what woman will like. For example, let's say like this, I'm inspired by woman's body because like the most common feedback that I got from my client, even in Moldova, even in Moldova, was that they feel very confident in my clothes.
Right.
And I feel that I understand the woman's body and what they want. And for example, I don't do, even on, by the way, on Project Runway, I had like the same style, and even there were a lot of comments that, oh, it's the same silhouette. And no, you can, for example, on my Facebook I have a Keops page, and with like all my stuff from Moldova, what I used to design, and there you can see a very big spectrum of everything. And also when I used to do custom for clients, I asked them to send me pictures of them to see their body. I asked them what they don't like about their body. It's very
Right.
important. I don't know, I don't like my arms. Some people don't like their, and this is normal. I mean, no one is perfect and everyone is perfect at the same time.
Right.
So I try to understand, and all the time they say that they are confident. And even if not all of them were confident in my clothes, they feel very well. This
Right.
is, I think, woman inspires me.
And here's the thing is that I think it is women, right? I think it shows in the work that you have because everything that you do is very well tailored to the body, to a women's
Yes.
curves. And so I think that's one of the things that I appreciated about your work is that no matter what size you are, whether you are a size 4 or a size 14,
Yes,
Everything.
correct. I want to say something about this. Sorry for interrupting.
No.
They were comments saying, "Oh, your clothes are only for like 2 size woman, for 0 woman." No,
Right.
to understand the most messages, that I got from women were like 16 size, 14, 20, and this is the most amazing thing, and I felt happy. But I want just to be honest, and everyone has to understand. I am an emerging designer. It's very hard to do production when you have like 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and in all these sizes. It's very
Right.
hard, and it's not about that. We designer many times. Okay, when big brands and they have money, yes, it's no excuse. You have to do for every brand, for every size. But in my case, I'm starting slowly, and now I will do like, for example, we started the production, but due to this coronavirus situation,
Right.
it was stopped. But anyway, we'll do like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and after that 14, and after that women will be able to custom. For example, if they want 16, 20 size, they can just email us and we'll do them do this. But it's very hard to do all these sizes, and when you have a limited amount of investments.
No,
This
and
is the thing.
I think that's a beautiful concept that you're really embracing and taking care of women across the board, no matter what size they are. But I think it's also very important to say that it's hard and it's challenging as a designer. I think a lot of women,
There.
they get frustrated when they go shopping or when they're looking for something and they're like, well, I don't understand why they don't make it in my size. And there are some
Yes.
challenges, right? But as an individual coming out and being an independent designer, you do have the opportunity to kind of sort of work with your clients one-on-one and be able to custom make something.
Yes, correct. One more thing, one of my advice that I have for example, let's say 20 size woman saw something on a website and it's not available on her size. She can, even if it's not said we can do custom, email that brand. Believe me, they don't want to lose a client.
Right.
They will do everything possible to please you, to please the woman, the client. So sometimes, I mean, I'm sure that everyone's trying to do their best, but sometimes it's expensive.
Right.
Yes.
No.
And I am mad also. I am very mad at manufacturers. I don't understand why. For example, the manufacturer with what I'm working with, to make the pattern for 2, 4, 8 size, for example, it's one price. When it starts from 14 size, it's more expensive. And this is not correct because I'm a pattern maker. I try to understand, but I don't understand because it's the same. And there are some just things that are more expensive for some reason for some sizes, and this is sad. But yes, I can't control this.
Why do you think that is though? What's the real challenge? Is it just the fabric? Is it changing the specs? What's truly the challenges that you find?
In my case, now the challenge is to find good fabric at a not low price, but the normal price, because I buy bulk, but it's not in such a big amount. I mean, in the US, it's very expensive to produce, and at the same time, I want to keep the prices real, and I don't know how I'm going to do this, honestly. Yes, because it's even we were lucky with my partner to find a good manufacturer with good prices. But anyways, it's very expensive when you have to add your price, and after that, people, why it's so expensive? Because
Right, because
yes,
materials are expensive.
yeah. I mean, yeah, yes. I mean, yes. In US, it's very expensive to do manufacturing.
Right.
I hope one day to work with Moldova, of course. In Moldova, it's going to be way cheap. And I will be happy to work with my people. So let's hope one day.
No, absolutely. I mean, you can definitely be a boost in their economy for sure.
Let's hope. No, I'll do my best to do this.
So for those of you who don't know, we are interviewing with Victoria Cocieru, who's the designer. And I met Vika working behind the scenes for the finale for Project Runway. We had such a great time together.
Yes. Oh my God. we were running around. Actually, you helped me to not run so much. I was
Well, good. I'm glad. So I did ask people a couple of questions just to come on so that we'd have some interaction as well. So
Okay.
Arrington from Instagram wants to know what's like after Project Runway. And,
So after, yes, even before and the or after Project Runway is the same thing to me. I want to grow. I want to grow globally, and I'm not a. I dream big, but at the same time, I'm a rational person,
right.
and I will try to find investments. I did. Found a partner. I found a manufacturer to work with, and now we'll start to. Let's hope this COVID situation is over soon. So we're gonna start work. For
Well,
me, it's
so
very.
go ahead.
For me, it's very sad because after years and years being here and no success, no big sellings. I mean, it was nobody knew about me. Finally, after Project Runaway, I got the exposure that I wanted, and
Right.
bam, COVID. I never ever I could think that one virus will stop my things
Your
going.
production.
But yeah, in my production, yes.
But I see, I
So
mean, like many other fashion designers, right, at the time, I mean, it looks like you've pivoted for the moment, right? You're making masks for people as well.
yes, I'm making masks. It's donation, so I don't do money from.
All right. So how did you go from, right? Because you're talking about Moldova, you were here in LA, nobody really knew you. You got the exposure on Project Runway, but how did you end up on Project Runway? Like, what's that story?
So I tried first time when I like after a few months how I moved to US. My English was hello, my name is Victoria, and that's it. I mean, very very basic. And I had some samples with me, I remember, and I got to the semifinals, but they said that sorry, but your English is not okay for a reality show. After that, when I tried the second time, I was pregnant, but in fourth month, I think, and I hid my pregnancy. I didn't say that I am pregnant, and I got to the finals, and they choose me as a contestant. And anyways, I had to tell them that I'm pregnant, and they say that it's a too risky. I'm a too risky place
Mm-hmm.
for a pregnant woman. So last year I wasn't pregnant finally. So yes, so they choose me again.
So persistency is key, I see.
Sorry.
Being persistent is key, right? So
Yeah.
this
Oh
is
yeah.
very
Yes. Just keep. Even if someone is telling you no, like don't listen to him. Just do your thing. Something like this.
So, I mean, I think, right, what we see on television and what viewers see is the pressure, the incredible creativity. What's it like being on the show?
It was amazing and it was horror at the same time. It was, I mean, it's somehow the experience of my lifetime. Honestly, the people who I had the chance to meet, I mean, I never could think that I can meet Nina Garcia, Carly Close, Brenda Maxwell, and everyone else. Never could think that I can meet amazing people at such big caliber, like last year after 3 years how I moved to US, and I have an amazing experience. It's a reality show that like millions of people are watching it.
What's your biggest lesson, right? So you've done it now, you've had the experience, but
my
being
biggest my
yeah,
biggest lesson is to not be so stubborn because I really think that I could win, but because of one episode when I had a breakdown and I had a panic attack, I decided for like 1 hour to quit, and I was very stubborn. I don't come back, I don't come back, I don't come back, because I didn't have fabric, wherever it was destroyed. And as a person, for me, it's better to not present anything than to present something bad, because I remember I saw how Nina Garcia, because I love her. I have so much respect for her, and I just thought, oh my God, Nina Garcia will see my horrible dress. I can't do this. I have to leave. So in my head, so I think the biggest advice is to not be stubborn, because especially after this episode, many people started to not like me anymore, not as a designer, but as a person. Uh, but at the same time, I am mad at people somehow too, because when you are in a reality show, they don't accept to not be perfect, to have moments, because usually I'm a nice person. I am a
You're a
kind
very
person.
nice person.
I had one moment when I really had a panic attack. I was scared. I was scared. I remember how scared I am. I was, and they didn't accept this, that I can have these moments. But anyway, it was a good experience. Anyways, I mean, the best thing what Project Runway gave to me, people who know about me because of Project Runway, and people who texted me, I want to buy this, I want to buy this. Like, I don't
Right.
know how many hundreds and hundreds of people texted me about this, about wanted to buy my stuff. So this is the most priceless, yes, priceless thing.
Good. Good. So I have another question. So the Common Thread Project wants to know what's the longest you've gone without sleep
Oh, there in during competition.
during competition. Yeah.
I think like we didn't like it was in the finale. We slept like for 2 hours, 3 hours. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. But we it was night. I mean, it was night when we went to do a challenge. So
Hmm.
no, like zero sleep because we didn't sleep. So we had the challenge in the morning, and if you remember, we had the challenge overnight.
Hmm.
You and in the challenge was saying you can go to sleep if you want because you had these beds there, but no one went to sleep. So 0 hours sleeps during like 24 hours, I think.
Gotcha.
Yes, I mean, no, believe me, what people see on TV and what was for real, it's, you can't compare. I mean, in the real was harder.
It's hard. It's hard to do something like that because it is a competition. But I think it's just hard as a designer. I think you want things to be perfect, right? You are so focused
Yes.
on making sure that your clients are being served, on the idea is executed the way that you need it to be executed, right? It's all of those little details that make a line, that make a brand. And so I think that's definitely one of those things where unless you're in it, you don't realize how much goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, no, behind the scenes is like it's everything, and it's just a little part what people see. I don't know. um, but what I'm happy about is it was for real. I mean, what people saw, I mean, hours of challenge, I don't know, the fact that we were so stressed, I mean, it was for real. Okay, I want to say that I think that producers made it in purpose to make it more stressful, but it was for real, really. I mean, for example, many even now many people comments that I was judges' favorites, and it was already personal. How, I mean, the only times when I spoke with judges is in front of we didn't see them other days,
Right.
only, yes, only on the stage, and that's it. And I didn't, if I like them, it's because I did something with my designs, and I don't know, because of my person, and oh, can you like me, Brandon, or can you like me? No, I mean, what people saw on TV, it was just this. So
Got you. So I think one of the things, right, as we, and the show, not only with the show, but just in general, right? I've worked with many designers for New York Fashion Week, for Market Weeks. It's always interesting to see how they want to communicate to the world, right? I think models play a significant part. I see them more like a living gallery of artwork, right?
yes,
How do you, and not only just for the show, but like also how and
yeah.
why do you choose the models that work with you? And
How I choose the models?
that worked with you on the show.
Well, the models for the show or for the finale?
Let's talk about the ones for the finale.
Okay. I wanted white, black, I want. I mean, for my collection, because it's 10. Anyways, I wanted 10 models because
Mhm.
it makes it to look more expensive, more sophisticated. So I had also I had them amputated. How in English?
Uh,
Amputated arm model. How you say?
it's amputated. It is correct.
Amputated. Yeah,
Yes.
yes. No, actually, oh my God, sorry, it's not amputated. She was born like this.
Yeah.
Um, she was. I didn't see that she has only one arm. I swear, she looked
You
so
know what?
wonderful.
I
He
didn't
looks
see it
so
either until we dressed, and I was like, oh, it didn't even register.
yes, but this is the thing. It's like it was destiny because the suit that she wore with short sleeve was
Yes.
perfect for her. I mean, it
It
was made
was.
for her. Yes.
Was.
So honestly, believe me, I can't say too much that I have like, oh, I wanted this because we had like you saw we had like limited amount of time to choose the model, so we didn't think too much. Believe me. Give me this. So
you guys were
anyway,
fighting over models, which I thought was the funniest thing.
oh, by the way,
Everybody has models they want to work with.
Yes, I had a trans woman model that I didn't know. I found out only like after the fashion show was over. She told me.
Right.
So this is amazing that but in everyone's collection was this amazing diversity.
It was, and it's funny because so I think that was Jessica, right?
Yeah. When she told me, really, it's like she's more woman than me. I swear, she's so feminine. She's so beautiful. I mean, yes.
So as I say that, I've got a couple of people who are stepping in to say hello to you.
Hi.
So these are some of the models who are at the show. Who are with you?
Hello. Wow. Okay. Well, let me because the light is too strong. Oh my God! Hi, how are you? Hi. Oh my God.
Hi, Victoria.
Oh, Kendra. Hi. Kendra, you took care of everything. I swear.
Hi, Noel.
Hi, Noel. Hi, Noel.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Victoria?
During this quarantine, I think everyone does the same. I mean. And movies, the only thing I'm trying not to eat too much, but I want to snack all day.
Yeah, I've been in my kitchen the entire time. This is where I live during quarantine.
Yes, I have to move my bed. Oh, Kendra, actually, thank you so much for this meeting.
No, you're welcome.
This is so nice. This is so nice. You didn't tell me in advance.
Nice. It was my surprise. I was like,
nice.
I should love to see you guys.
No, so nice. Thank you so much. Okay.
There you go.
Hi,
oh my God. Hi. Hi, how are you? Oh, you look so fresh. I love your skin, by the way.
So it's
so shiny.
She's just glowing.
Hey, Victoria.
Hi, it's Noel, but I see Jessica, but it's okay. Okay, now I see you. Hi, Noel.
How are you?
I don't know even what to respond. I'm chill.
So I have a question about the show.
Yes, everything.
So you remember when we did the fittings before the show?
Yes.
Christian didn't really like my outfit at all. And
yes.
They were gonna try to have you make something new.
Yes, and I tried.
So that's why I wanted to ask so when I came in the next day, I was expecting to see something completely different, and I was so stressed out. I was like, what if it doesn't fit?
No,
but it was the same. But what changed your mind?
So let me tell you, because you don't know, but we had so Christian came to us and said to change. So I want to change. I started to, because I had other fabric, if you remember that sheer one.
Right.
And I started to make the dress, but the fabric is organza and it was too big. I mean, it does too much volume. Okay. Anyways, I continued to make it. After that, Carla Welch came, the stylist, and she said, no, you don't have to do this. Please stay with the jumpsuit because the jumpsuit is nicer. It's way nicer. I said, okay, who to listen?
I love the jumpsuit.
Yes, the only thing that I changed, I don't know if you noticed, but I make it a little bit looser, just a little bit how I could.
Right.
And this is this is the only thing that I modified. I started to destroy the jumpsuit and I took off the zipper, and in the back was already destroyed. And after that, I put it back somehow. I mean, I honestly, I feel very, very sad. I'm sad that I didn't do something nicer for you, but this is the situation.
I don't know.
It looked great.
I loved it.
No, yeah. Look. Oh, by the way, even like a few days ago, one girl ordered the dress. The only thing that now all the fabric stores are closed, so she has to wait. Then the half dress.
Right.
Yes. So it is how it is already.
Well, it worked out. It still worked out. It was great.
Yes.
And it was such a great opportunity, a fun opportunity to be a part of. So I thank you for picking us, because not only, you know, being able to walk for you, getting to meet these two fabulous ladies as well.
Thank you so much. Actually, it was my honor. Honestly, what I saw in common about all my models, that you all were so, like, your all faces were so cute. Like, I don't know, like, I considered, because everyone, like, you like someone, I mean, the face more, someone's, but all your, like, models, face models, whatever, the faces of the models were so cute. This was, I mean, you were very cohesive.
No, the models, I think Raven's probably, I think there were certain pieces that I love from everybody's collection across the board from the show. Raven's I love, because I love the jacket, I love the cutout. I think that was probably my favorite piece. I also like suiting, so it's also, I think that was kind of sort of what I really truly loved about it too, is that it was different and unique, and it was just a really great look. It was just more modern.
Yes, thank you so much. Honestly, after, for example, I made the collection, and after I started to think, maybe I should, I mean, so many new ideas came into my mind. Maybe I should do like more these flared dresses. Maybe I should do this. Maybe. So, but I can't change anything, and I'm happy about what it was. Let's leave it.
Like hand claps from Raven.
I absolutely loved Jessica's dress. She looked amazing in it, and made that in such a short amount of time.
Jessica, about your dress, to understand, every single day until now, people are asking how they can buy the dress. Like, I don't know, like hundreds. I swear, I don't know what, because I don't understand what is so amazing about the dress, even if I really liked it. But anyway, it's very, very simple. But like never ever during my designer life, no one asked so much about a garment. Like, but first days after the fashion show, it was crazy, honestly.
Oh,
like,
that's so amazing. I saw like a lot of people on your Instagram like talking about it, and I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Really?
And I wanted to just keep it on. Like, I just wanted to like go to the airport and fly back to Texas, and like the dress just fabulous. You know, it was hard for me to give it back.
You could steal it. I wouldn't be mad. So
I wish you would have told me that night. I would have like ran out with it and been like,
and
okay,
to understand. Anyway, the dress is not mine, so it's Project Runway.
Then they would have came for me, so I would have had to.
Right.
Thank you so much. Actually, you did the like half of the. I mean, you did the dress to look more amazing. So this is. I was so lucky because you did the most crazy thing that you didn't like. You didn't try it before. You tried it first time on the runway, right?
Yes, because it was perfect. It literally, it was comfortable. It was so nice, and everybody loved it. And I don't know, I think there's something about like simplicity. Like, of course we love like designs and patterns, and like you're really talented and able to do all of that, but I think it showed like how you're able to do so much different stuff. And then you did that like so last minute, and it was just like everyone keeps talking about it, so that I feel like that really shows like, you know, how talented you are.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And this is what we mean about diversity, right? And looking at the inclusion that Vika brings with the brand. We have diversity in sizes, we have diversity in the individuals that are here. You know, it's not all designers that consider diversity across the board, across all spectrums, in terms of age, in terms of size, in terms of sex, in terms of gender, right? Like all of those things. And you were able to create pieces for, right, a plus size body. You were able to create pieces for a Mrs. body. For the standard model, you were able to create pieces that just spoke to everyone.
Yes, Kendra, but how we spoke before, it's not many designers, they don't do many sizes, not because they don't want to. Believe me, everyone wants to do in class, because first of all, they will do more money. It's not about that they don't want. Sometimes you can, because it costs a lot of money to invest as an emerging brand, as an emerging designer, to do like 15, 20 sizes. It's like, and to understand, even now I'm trying absolutely my best, and I'm trying to find investments to do as many sizes as I can. And then I don't know, like all the sizes, but I will start it slowly because it's about budget, unfortunately and sadly.
Right.
Yes, there are no excuses for big brands that has budget but no sizes. It's no excuse.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I want to thank all of you ladies for coming on.
Thank you.
You know, it's been such a pleasure, Vika. You know, you're so enthusiastic about your brand, about what you do. You know, it's definitely stay healthy. All of you, be blessed. Thank you, everyone who joined in today. If you haven't,
thank you so much.
Thank you, Kendra.
Thank you so much.
No,
Thank you.
Absolutely. If you haven't already started, oh, I'm sorry. Would you say, Jessica?
Oh, I was just saying thank you.
No,
Thank
absolutely.
you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. If you haven't already started following Victoria on Instagram or Facebook, you can find her at Victoria Cocieru. I will then also post that as well, and her brand Kiops. And of course, if you haven't already started following me, subscribe and follow. Honor Your Style, Honor You.
Thank you so much, Kendra. Thank you so much, girls.
Thank you.
And thank you for
Bye.
helping me.
Bye. Thank you, ladies.
Bye.